Now, on his recently released full-length album, Africa to the World, proves he's capable of more. I mean, the album's second single, Bamthathile, takes off where the previous single left off. Now, his latest single, Sonini, featuring Simmy and Lelo, has gained a lot of momentum. The summer 2018 winner joins us now to share more on his offering. Baba, very good morning and welcome.
Thank you. Great intro. Thank you so much.
Now, before we start talking about your album, let's talk about your 3 summer awards. I mean, best collaboration, highest airplay song and highest airplay composer.
Yeah.
Geez, man, what does it mean to you as a composer and a producer?
Man, that's really, that's when you know you're doing something really good. I guess that's what it really means to me. It's like a validation. So yeah. So,
And I guess it opened so many doors.
It did.
Just last night you had a series of gigs.
Yeah, it is. Since Thursday, it's been insane. I haven't slept in a while, since Thursday. So yeah.
So how has it changed your career or boosted your career in this industry?
Right now, I can just say I can do collabos that I actually wanted to do. The guys, I'm actually meeting guys in my events and exchanging numbers, my contacts with artists and really big artists, guys I used to see on TV, and then they really want to work with me, so which is really great for me. Yeah. And
speaking of collabos, who are you working with?
Right now, actually, after I finished my album, I went back to studio to work on one of my artists that I've signed to Simmy. So I've finished the project already. It's like 12 songs. It should be out at the end of August. Yeah. But we're still working on that one. Yeah.
Right. Now, after let's talk about your album, Africa to the World. You already have 3 hit singles before then. Let's talk about those.
So Akanamali and Bamthathile. Akanamali is a song that we created with Sam. Just a crazy song. I didn't expect it to take off that crazy. Bamthathile is another weird song again. It's just Akanamali and Bamthathile is actually one thing. It's the same vibe for me. And then Sonini is more of what I really love, house music and up-tempo stuff. So
actually, let's talk about those singles, Bamthathile, Akanamali. What is it that you're trying to, or rather, what sort of message that you're trying to put out there?
Yeah, it's actually what we are going through. I would say, age group here. It's what we are facing right now. My blessers and the value of love. It's money over love. So that's what I'm trying to tackle or trying to show the other kids and the generation, the generation I'm pumped with. So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
And so how do you decide what song to use as like in your next single?
Yeah, that's the most toughest thing ever, because there is just music. When I was creating Africa to the World, I have about 30 songs. So I had to choose from that 30 to boil it down to 13. So for me, that's where the team comes in. We play, and they really helped me with that, because I was going to go to some other places and choose other songs than the ones we chose. So Akanamali, Bamthathile, Sonini, it's actually for my team, it's having a strong team behind me.
Right. Now, as a producer, you let your artists write their own songs, you know, to get their creativity juices flowing.
Yeah. That's how
Does that work for you?
It works sometimes. It actually is great, because an artist they get to really showcase whatever they are all about, and then I just put my touch to it, or I change a couple of melodies here and there. So yeah, it's actually great, because for an artist they happy. I'll just put that in that way. So they really enjoy being in the studio, because I allow them to be themselves. And
and it's so fulfilling seeing your work being out there.
It is.
Now your sound is very distinctive. It's traditional yet modern. How would you describe it?
Yeah, it's about call it modern Afro music, but I would love to call it ADM, African dance music rather. That would just sum up everything if I would call it that way. It's all from my teachings from my mentor, my big brother Demo, and my sister Busi, who really taught me how to really work around the whole studio thing and a little bit of music business as well.
Okay, now just briefly, in March you were in the United States working with the international producer Sweet Spits. Is any of that stuff included in the album?
No.
Just give us a sneak peek.
No, actually that's such a crazy story. I went to work on Alicia Keys' album. So Swiss called me on my WhatsApp through Casper University. So so we flew there. I was in New York. I was in the studio with Alicia Keys, which is still strange to me, for me to even say it. It still feels unreal, but Yeah. We're in studio, worked on a couple of songs. I hope they'll make it to the album. Yeah.
All the best, man.
Thank you so much.
for
Thank you
chatting
so
to us
much.
this
Thank
morning,
you so much. Yeah.
All right. After giving the world amazing singles, the man behind one of the biggest songs last year has finally released his album Africa to the World. Now that is a summer award-winning producer, Sonini, a musician. All right, let's go for coffee now, shall we?